Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Leo at the foundation? 5 of Wands, Leo energy at the foundation. Okay. 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy at the sacral. Okay, so with this 5 of Wands energy, this is an energy of, it's just an energy of obstacles in your life, a lot of fighting. This is an energy you've moved away from. 6 of Swords at the sacral. You're moving forward in life. Some of you are relocating, moving. There's some sort of movement here. But there's a handful of individuals that are very upset by this. You managed to get away. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus energy at the solar plexus. This is a very greedy, envious, unbalanced energy. It's also a very selfish energy. This is the energy of somebody leaving a situation with, I feel like it's more than one person. This could be somebody moving away from several family members or a friend group. I even picked up, this is somebody who is in a relationship with somebody and they all live with family members, something like this. There's something you're moving away from that's very toxic, and this is creating a lot of conflict now because you've moved on. 7 of Pentacles at the heart. This is an energy of you persevering, Leo, but there is reward. There was no growth in this situation you were in. For some of you, this is somebody you were with, and their family was way too involved in your relationship. And now there's a lot of fighting going on, and it has something to do with family members or friends, something like this. Too many cards. What do we have at the throat? Hangman, Pisces energy at the throat. You just saw things from a different perspective, Leo. You are finally able to let go and move on. I feel like you sacrificed a lot in whatever this situation was here. It had something to do with your stability because it's right there at the root chakra. 5 of Wands at your stability. This is what you were dealing with. Now, since you've moved away from this energy, you have nothing but solid growth. I feel like you're starting to look at life completely differently now, too. You're starting to see how the individuals that you have in your auric environment can completely dictate how successful you are in life. I mean, that should be obvious, but for a lot of us, that's very hard to compartmentalize. Like, how could that person, just because they're acting out, how could they stop me from stepping into my purpose? You have to actually see it from the perspective of the divine, like a universal macro perspective, right? If you have these individuals in your auric environment and they're of a low vibrational nature, the divine, the universe, can't give you your blessings because they could essentially be lost or sacrificed by these other individuals. So it's like you're in a holding pattern. This is what you're starting to understand now, that by being around individuals like this, it keeps you in a holding pattern. It's like you're on ice. And the universe is just like waiting, like, okay, any day now. When are they going to move away? When's Leo going to move away? There's like a whole pile of blessings here. And you're sitting back like, why aren't I getting any blessings? Right? 8 of Swords at the third eye. Right? So this is you stuck in this self-imposed mental restriction, right? You're like, why do I feel this way? And then you finally realized that you staying there is you sacrificing your blessings to these people who don't even give an F about you anyway, right? So at the end of the day, there was no one to blame but you. So you took control and you moved on. 6 of Swords at the sacral, taking control over your life again. Moving into a very passionate, creative, optimistic energy. Taking control over your life. Feeling in control over your life. Solar plexus energy. Driving forward towards your goals, your purpose, however this shows up to you. Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you're doing it very quickly. It's like you're moving and you're stepping into your purpose at the same time, right? They're like a package deal. I know that energy. That's what happened to me. My environment was really toxic a few years ago, and I started to see clearly because I had been on my awakening journey for a couple of years at this point. So I was understanding how our energetic environments really have a dramatic effect on us stepping into the best versions of ourselves, right? So the first part of me realizing that was me trying to create a more positive influence to change the environment. That didn't work. Okay, that didn't work. And that's a lesson I had to learn as well, is that when you're in those situations, it's you that has to remove yourself. Okay, when you're on a journey of awakening, a spiritual awakening, you need to remove yourself. Don't expect anybody to change just because you're on a spiritual awakening, okay? And that's not me talking down by any means, okay? It's just me stating the facts, okay? Because when you're on these journeys of awakening, ascension, no one can go with you. No one. Unless you have children or something like this, typically no one can go with you. It's a journey you have to go alone. Because a lot of these awakenings and these ascensions are tied to the people that we've been surrounded by, right? There's like this paradigm shift that happens when you realize that the people around you were keeping you stuck, that they're not who you thought they were, which in turn makes you see your purpose amongst all this illusion that they cast out to keep you stuck. Whether they know they're keeping you stuck or not, they are. You just need to remove yourself, okay? So when I removed myself, I moved away, right? I moved away. I moved to another city, and I did it by myself. And it was like when I moved into my new house, and I was away from everybody. It was right in that moment. It was like instantaneous. I just stepped into my purpose. I stepped out on faith. I knew that when I moved on, I was going to be able to do it with ease. And I was. There was no resistance at all. And it was in those moments that I looked back and I was like, wow, those people really suck, right? And a lot of the time, those people are jealous of you, right? They see you doing better, and they're not doing better. Wow. Devil, Moloch, look what it says right there. Accepts child sacrifice, right? Makes one worse off than ever before. Tricks mortals into being bound. So, in a lot of cases, Leo, these individuals knew exactly what they were doing. Or it was something that was programmed into them by something low vibrational and demonic, like an entity attachment to keep you stuck, keep you away from your purpose. The devil wants to keep every human on this planet out of their purpose, because when you step into your purpose, you vibrate at that high vibrational frequency and you assist in raising the vibration of the planet and keeping the planet in a vibrationally aligned state, okay? As above, so below. You do it within yourself, it happens as above, the earth, okay? And above the earth, the universe. Micro to macro scales is what we're working with here. That's why they say the change starts with you. It truly does. It truly does, Leo. What do we have at the sacral? Sacral position, please. Ace of Wands, Azazel, and this is an energy of delays. This is you not trusting your intuition, creating setbacks and obstacles in your life, losing motivation, always feeling weighed down by your environment. It's an energy of being spiritually impotent as well. What do we have at the solar plexus? Wow. Death. Lucifer. These people painted themselves one way, but behind closed doors, they were just sitting on a pile of skulls, right? This is an energy that paints themselves as like a sweet little cherub, but then when it goes home, it unzips that little cherub suit, and a big, huge, slimy demon pops out, right? These are people who have entity attachments on them. The devil. These are three of the high princes of hell. Moloch, Azazel, and Lucifer. All three in a row. You may have been dealing with all three of these entities on three different people. This is harsh, harsh energy. Total resistance. Complete pushback by your environment, Leo. I feel like these three demons here, three of them were those people. I feel like the spirit of these demons, maybe the spirit of two of those people were Lucifer. Maybe two of them were Azazel, you know? Lucifer and these demons, there's many of these exact demons all over the planet, right? There's like the head of the snake, like let's just say Lucifer's in hell. Then he goes out, the spirit version of him, and possesses many people with the spirit of Lucifer. What do we have at the heart, please? What do we have at the heart, please? What do we have at the heart, please? Heart position, please. So we have Liray, Nine of Swords from the Occult Tarot, False Testimony. And then we have Mehable, Truth and Justice, Eight of Swords from the Angel Tarot. So we're going to start here with this Nine of Swords energy. So this is the energy they wanted to have you stuck in. It's an energy of anxiety, grief, and depression. All that fun stuff, Leo. It's an energy of despair. For some of you, these energies caused you to have sicknesses. I'm picking up an energy of somebody went to the hospital for something. Maybe they had some of you drinking too much or doing drugs or something like this. Just function out of a very unhealthy, low vibrational version of yourself. It's like these are the type of energies that will bring out the absolute worst in you on purpose because they'll use it against you to keep you stuck. False testimony. This is the energy you're moving into. Eight of Swords, truth and justice. This is you stepping into hope, escaping from this energy. It's an energy of freedom. What do we have at the throat, please? Five of Pentacles at the throat. Again, this is also an energy of hope. It's an energy of recovery. It's a very patient energy. What do we have at the third eye? Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy at the third eye. This is you progressing forward into your purpose. A lot of you are pulling in money now. It's like you're just doing it with ease, or you're preparing yourself to, or you know that once you get away from this, you can feel it, you can taste it. And when I was in this energy, I could taste it. It was right there. And I thought it was going to take longer. I honestly thought I was going to have to get settled and work inside that energy for a while. It was instantaneous. It was literally overnight that my life changed once I moved and set myself up and then launched my YouTube channel. It was instantaneous that I started to see success. This is the same for you guys. Because I was hearing so clearly these messages from the divine. They laid out a plan for me and I followed it precisely. And they did keep saying to me, you're going to see success immediately. And I just thought that that was maybe, I don't know. I didn't want to rely on that. I was trying to stay grounded in reality. But then it happened, and it was like all of my wishes came true after so much struggle. And Leo, I was stuck in energies like this for decades. Whether it was friend dynamics, family dynamics, relationships I was in, they all resonated from these low vibrational frequencies. It's like these three demons, Moloch, Azazel, and Lucifer, all showed up, would jump around, move around with me, right? Follow me around, and just their spirit would transfer into the people around me. And then there I was, running the same karmic cycle over and over. This is what's happening with you guys, or has happened. And it will keep happening until you wake up. This is how they keep chosen individuals who are supposed to step in to this alignment with the divine and step into your purpose to help raise the collective vibration. This is how they keep you stuck. A lot goes into keeping you stuck, Leo. They'll create whole worlds around you to keep you stuck. What do we have at the crown? Wow. And we end on death. Scorpio energy. So we have death twice. We have it from the Occult Tarot and the Angel Tarot. So this is a complete ending and a rebirthing of you, Leo. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. God, the end of the universe, influences health and longevity. Transformation complete. Or this is in your future, Leo. You're all going to be on different parts of this journey, but this is the energy that's available to you, should you choose to receive. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, all that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Leo. Take care.